Welcome back to another exciting episode of Cambriea and Bobby. Today I am working in the garage on a couple of projects. I give the Camaro a nice rub down, get all the dust off her, and I go through and clean up my massive tool mess. All that and more, so stick around. Yeah! So I decided to try to make my motorcycle louder. So I took the muffler off, took the baffle out, took all this sound deadening stuff out. So I'm gonna put this thing back in and hopefully it's got a deeper tone. Don't know until I try. So I figure I'd give it a shot and hopefully I can get that deeper, bassier exhaust sound. So, yeah, it was a little bit of a pain because they had one of those security nuts holding the baffle in. But, yeah, we'll see how it works. All right, so this is the, I don't know, the silencer that kind of, or the reducer for my exhaust on the motorcycle. I'm gonna weld this piece back on. I drilled multiple holes in this, so I want to put this back on, and if it still isn't loud enough, then I'll just cut this off. But I wanted to make sure I had enough back pressure. You can see I added 8 holes into this, so I figured I'll put that piece back on. I'll just weld it together, so we'll see how it works. I figure if you're going to be welding and dealing with metal, why not listen to some? That'll do. It's not the prettiest, but it is welded. I just gotta clean it up now and let it cool off. The Indian, aka S&S 2-in-1. So what I did is there was all this stuff, I cut it. So now all this is open. So now it's gonna have more area to let the sound bounce inside of here and all that, and not have this absorb, the sound deadening. But this part up here is not like this. This is where the cat is. So I wanted to keep the cat wrapped, keep the heat, contained better inside the pipe. So that's what the inside looks like. It's just this. You can see the cat in there. So yeah, it's a honeycomb shape in there. There you go. But yeah, so I just removed all the sound deadening around here to give me that extra bass sound and more flow, which then you go. Here's my restrictor pipe. Now what I did do is I welded this back on because I cut this off before, but now I figure, because before I thought I just wanted more sound, so that's why I cut this pipe. But then I welded it back on to get the back pressure added because I added these extra holes down in here to get that more flow, but also to get that sound. So then I also did two tinier holes up there. So it still flows really well, because I don't want to mess up the tune that's in the bike, because it was tuned by Indian. So this is just, it's gonna flow a little better, but also to give me that sound. So yeah, there you go. I just gotta put it all back together. All right, so I cleaned up this reducer a little bit. It's not perfect, but at the same time, it's going inside of the exhaust, so nobody's really gonna see it. So basically, all we gotta do, put this little guy in here and put the cover on, bolt it in, and then we're good. I can try it out. All right, so I got the exhaust all done. It definitely sounds louder at idle, and under throttle it is louder. So I'll let you have it here. Go. Exhaust is louder. I'm happy. Now I know what you're thinking. Bobby, what the hell are you doing to that brand new trunk pan for your Camaro? Well, so I ordered this pan. I'm like, well, I'll be able to slide it in somehow. Yeah, I could have done that if I didn't have all these other bars in the way from the 4-link. So yeah, so basically what I am doing here is I'm cutting the trunk pan in half. This way I'll be able to maneuver it, manage it, put it in. And the idea is after I get everything all set, I'll weld it back together. So yeah, I'll have a little bit of a line maybe in the middle, but whatever. It's gonna be underneath, you know, the trunk mat, or maybe even carpeting if I decide to put carpeting in the trunk. I don't know. But either way, I was gonna have to cut this pan regardless because I am doing a fuel access door, so that way if I need to change or do anything with the fuel pump, all I got to do is open this little door and I can get access to it, which is super helpful because then I won't have to drop the whole gas tank to be able to get at the fuel pump for future use or whatever. So either way, I was going to cut this thing, and why not cut it now? Make life easier putting this thing in. Here I am bending the welding tabs, so that way it'll go in a little easier and I won't have to bend them while it's in the car.
I let you in, but in one condition.
So you can see this side fits in fine because it's the original pan to go in there. This side doesn't fit because we added the mini tub. So I gotta cut X amount out to get this side to fit with the mini tub. And I'm gonna have to do that for the other side too. That's the reason why I wanted to get this in, so I could start working on this side as well. But I think now that I got that in, now I can start looking at this and getting this side all in fully. Because yeah, I need to know how much I gotta cut out of this in order for it to work. Let's come over here. You can see pretty much that where the frame is, but slightly over is what I need to cut out. So yeah. I do still need to reinforce this part of the frame, but I didn't want to do that until I had something to actually weld onto, which would be this. So I could weld in this piece and everything like that. But yeah, so there's a little gap right now, which means I still got to do more work to get this flush. And also there's a gap because I still got the bolts. So you can see those bolts there and over here where it lines up are in, and that's where this is going to go. So if I take those bolts out and I try to line it up, then I might be all right with it. Who knows, there might not be that much that I have to do to get that in, but I do need to get this cut and work this piece of the puzzle. But it is nice to see a solid pan in this thing. Now it's time to get some cleaning done, get some of this dust off my toolboxes, and then I'm gonna go and start working on the workbench here. Put all these tools away, get all the dust off this, and make it shiny again. Because it's just always nice to have a clean work area before you start any big projects. right, got the garage all cleaned up. Workbench is clean. Got the car all wiped down and everything like that, so I put the cover on it so it won't get dirty again. Got this whole side of the garage. This is an ongoing thing, but that's all like decorations. Got my, well, I got the freezer in here. Got my tool moved down, built that for the AC / dehumidifier. So that guy's up there. It's one of those windowy thingies. And yeah, Freya working her artwork. But yeah, so can still fit the van in here, even with the motorcycle and the Camaro. But it's all cleaned up, which I like to do before I start like working on projects or anything like that. So I'd like to start working on the Camaro again. As you saw with putting the trunk pan in, I want to start working on that. But yeah, this way I have room. I'm not dealing with like the floor being completely dirty minus chalk. So that was kind of my goal, is just get everything tidied up and nice and neat. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you didn't mind the music. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like and leave a comment. And we'll see you next time. Bye.